Hello to all raiders out there who want to gear up in style. In this video, we're going to go over the basics that every beginner should know. I'll show you everything you need to know about artifacts, where to get them, and how to upgrade them to greatly increase the power of your champions. Grab some tea, grab a cookie, and let's dive in. If you're a complete beginner, I have a great offer for you. Open the description and get the level 25 Epic Champions Lightsworn and Anax just for registering. These champions are top of the line and will help you level up quickly and tackle early game activities with ease. I'll also show you how to equip these two champions to make them even stronger and show off their skills with the right gear. So, champions only become powerful with the right equipment and carefully chosen stats. You need to follow the instructions I'll share with you, of course. If you're a complete beginner, the principle is simple. Equip them like this. Gloves with critical hit chance as the main stat. Boots with speed. Chestplate with percentage attack, defense, or health, depending on the champion's primary stat. For example, Lightsworn's damage scales with defense, while Anax's scales with attack. This is a unique feature of the game where increasing defense boosts damage for certain champions. Farming equipment is a key aspect of the game, second only to collecting champions. I'm going to show you how to do it in detail. Beginners can farm up to 4-star equipment from dungeons. Farming equipment in the campaign isn't worth it. You'll just waste energy and time. The best place to farm equipment is in the dungeons. For farming help, there's multi-battle mode, which runs as many battles as you specify. There are also super raids, offering X2 loot but consuming X2 energy. Super raids are a temporary event. What dungeons should you farm for equipment? Dragon's Lair. Farm sets like lifesteal, speed, accuracy, and poison here. Ice Golem's Peak. Farm sets like attack, defense, retaliation, and resilience. Fire Knight's Castle. Farm sets like crit damage, regeneration, and savage. These are the most essential sets useful for up to the late game for beginners and mid-game players. There are other useful sets, but they are more situational. The rarity of the equipment depends on the difficulty of the dungeon. The game guarantees that you won't get artifacts below or above a certain star level. However, the specific drop is random. In the arena and clan boss battles, you can earn chests. In the arena, you get boxes for reaching league milestones, and in clan boss battles, you need to hit damage thresholds to earn chests. These contain the rare loot players need. You can also craft equipment in the forge. I recommend that you focus on crafting closer to the middle of the game, as beginners will not have the resources to do so. Crafting requires resources such as bars, boss parts, and charms to increase your chances of crafting the piece you want. Most sets are for PvP, but there are good PvE sets I recommend, such as Perception, Resilience, Bolster, and Guardian. If you're an experienced raider, feel free to suggest other sets in the comments. You can also farm attributes in the Spider's Den. The random loot is relatively easy to farm. You just need champions with HP burn and AoE attacks. Attributes can enhance the champion's focus, adding more accuracy, crit damage, or speed. How to upgrade and enhance your equipment stats? Upgrading increases an item's main stat and randomly grants a bonus to one of its substats every 4 levels. The maximum upgrade level is plus 16. Sometimes all bonuses go to one stat. Sometimes they're randomly distributed. Enchantments use glyphs. They come in different rarities and types, like stats. Using a glyph increases a stat by a certain amount, randomly. Reworking is a process to randomly change the main and substats of an item using Chaos Ore, which comes in different levels. This process is random and can turn a decent item into junk or vice versa. Ascension adds an extra stat to an item's main stat. This uses oil, which is also hard to get in the Al-Naime dungeon. This can further improve the main stat or add another minor boost. If you were paying attention, I listed the sets you need to farm in the dungeons. Now, here's my top list of sets for mid-game players who want it all. I'll show you what beginners should aim for. One of the most popular sets for supports and damage dealers is Relentless. It gives an 18% chance for an extra turn. Subsequent chances decrease by 45%. In my experience, this set can proc 2 to 3 or even 4 times in a row, significantly boosting skill cooldowns. The challenge is that it's a tournament set, available only through tough and sometimes unfair tournaments in terms of matchmaking. In general, the equipment set is extremely useful and is used in all game content, but is especially valuable in PvP and many PvE activities. The Bolster Set is one of the newest sets in the Battle Pass. The set's bonus gives allies a 30% protected shield for 3 turns and heals the wearer by 10% HP each turn. The great thing about this set is that you can craft it in the forge if you have the resources, which you could get get from the Forge Pass by completing tasks. Each Forge season brings a new set, and you can get crafting resources during the season. Since the set bonus requires 4 pieces, the second set choice is limited, but the passive healing bonus helps in the toughest activities. It's one of the most common sets for tanks, as they have a lot of health, and passive healing combined with high defense compensates for all damage taken. The Stoneskin Set is one of the most sought after in PvP. It provides 85% damage reduction. The set bonus is complex, adding resistance, HP, and defense. The beauty of this set is that each piece gives a bonus. While most players get it for the shield, the stat bonuses are also good. But farming? It's nearly impossible. Hydra is the mode where you need to follow all mechanics and assemble the right group of champions, so good luck with that. Now for the most important part of the video. Following all the information given, I equipped Lightsworn and Anax. Here are Lightsworn stats with the necessary gear. And here's Anax, both champions fully equipped as best as my account allows. They each have over 40,000 power. Let's give them hell. In Dragon's Lair, the 2 champions help clear mobs before the boss. Against the dragon, Anax shows his full potential with poison damage, while Lightsworn provides resurrection and debuffs. In Clan Boss, instead of long commentary, I'll show the final damage and healing results. Lightsworn doesn't do much damage, but he's not meant to. Anax does damage and heals. Hydra. Well, there's not much to say here. Let's skip it because it's hard to do anything with just 2 champions without a real team. In PvP, they can hold their own and even win some fights, but you have to completely overhaul their gear and add a support and tank champion to be fully effective. Even with just the 2 of them, they can make a difference. So how did you like the champions? They performed well, and I was pleasantly surprised by the results. It's all down to the gear, and you can do the same. Just follow the link in the description and get Lightsworn and Anax, equip them with the best gear, and dive into the world of Raid. That's all you need to know about the game. If you have something to add, leave a comment. And if you want to support regular new content about the game, subscribe and like. Also, check out these 2 videos. Until the next video.